Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Bread's Bakery broadcast. This is episode 27, and I am your host, Bread MG. I am here with three guests this week. What is going to be a very exciting week. I've got WolfofVengeance.
Hello.
I have Dandube.
Hi.
And we've got Soul.
Hey guys.
So, yeah, I don't really have much to say outside of it's the final week is here. You know what I mean? Like we're here. It's week 10.
Finally.
I feel that, man. I feel that.
Been long. Too
Yeah.
long.
Everybody was like clamoring for the season to start, and then once it got going, everyone was like, "Oh, thank God it's over."
I mean, it's normal. The fatigue just sets in after a while, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure. How y'all doing?
Pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Can't complain.
Hey, right on.
Yeah, for real. I mean, I could. It does no good though. There's nothing to complain about.
Cool. Dandube, how you doing?
Okay, he's in error mode.
Okay, cool. Very nice. Soul, how have you been?
Other than the things that I burnt my hand on the MG5 a few days ago, it's fine. Yeah, 2nd degree burns, but it's fine.
Ouch.
Yeah. It's just what is it called? Just when you get burned and then your body just produces those water stuff, like
The
below
water
the skin.
blisters.
Yeah, blisters. That's the word that I was. Yeah. I popped the blisters, got rid of the dead tissue basically, and now my fingers are healing.
I see.
Oh,
Yes.
that's a good burn, man.
Yeah.
Ironically, I actually just popped some blisters on my left arm because I took a 3-hour road trip last weekend and I had my left arm out the window and I actually got sunburned pretty good. And I went to go wash up at work yesterday and I used cold water and I looked down and it was just like bubbling down my arm. I was like, oh yeah, that's cool.
Oh,
All right.
Ouch.
Man.
Yeah, I know that place.
Just one arm too, like the most redneck tan you could think of. It's like just one arm.
No, my
That's
my
wild.
skin is regenerating.
Yeah. That's what it's. Yeah. Yep.
Woo!
I even have pictures if you want. Made some photos. How it looks like. I don't know if you want to show this.
No, I'm good. I'm pleased to report that I'm actually in pretty good physical health right now. Nothing fucking crazy going on like that. Thank God.
Good.
Accidents happen, bro.
Oh, I
just
know.
shot, bro. I had like 10 belts of 120 rounds, so about 1,200 shots with the MG5 on that day, and yeah, my weapon got hot.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I would think so.
And bro, dude, when I was like, when we were like cleaning up, I accidentally touched goddamn,
Yeah.
front end of the gun, and I heard like my skin was sizzling, like it was doing like this sound, and I gotta admit, it smelled good.
Oh jeez. Can confirm that Soul is a man-eating shark. That is now canon.
Oh god.
Wasn't that always canon?
I don't think we could necessarily like confirm that he was man-eating. As far as we know, he was just like fish-eating. But now we know he is a man-eating shark. Totally would if he had to.
Bro,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, when you're on an island, cannibalism is best ism, so,
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's fucking
Survival of the
wild.
fittest, bro.
That's called the very last resort. Where I come from, they call that the very last resort.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of survival of the fittest, week 9
Mhm.
was a very interesting week, as it sets us up for a very entertaining week 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it does. Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
Especially Nitrox, bro. Ugh.
Especially, yeah. So I think we'll go ahead and start jumping into it. Yeah.
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 All right. Let's move on. So schedule. Last week, so week 9, Acceleron was on Hammerhead by Wampy. Nitrox was on the Scallywags Cup of tracks. So that's Black Banners, Cannonball Run, and Galleon's Grave. All those tracks by Swole. And then on Street, Street was on Tread Ripper by Kamikolo. And this
Great
week,
track.
yes, very. This week, for the third and final time this season, Acceleron and Nitrox will come together and race the same track. It is Terminal V WRU by Bizor. While Street will head over to Le Mans 24 Hours, which is a track by me, actually. So I'm looking forward to all the races this week because the tracks involved are very exciting and it's going to be a very, very good time in my opinion. So we'll go ahead and jump into Acceleron right now. Last week, you guys were on J Hammerhead, or just Hammerhead. The Riptide team track. What do you guys think of the track?
It's fantastic.
It was better than Nightmare, if I can tell you that much.
I'm got like unbiased opinion. Definitely a top 3 contender when it comes down to voting of what was your favorite tracks this season.
Mm.
Like again, it looks deceptively easy, but it isn't, and that's a good thing about this track. It needs skill,
Mm-hmm.
and the people that were running this, oh man, the competition was crazy good.
Yeah, it was quite the crowd this week. There were a lot of very good drivers that were out, and I feel like that happens a lot with the Riptide tracks, actually.
Yeah, it kind of does.
I say Riptide tracks usually produce pretty good competition. I can't remember the name of it for last season, but I like driving it in practice with everybody. It was always a blast.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of us spent our fair share of time on the Riptide tracks. I raced the Riptide track last season. I can't remember what it was called anymore. My memory is just jello, but
Can look
I
at
really enjoyed it. I had a couple
good
corners on that track that I was like the only person boosting like a lunatic. It was super risky, but I was also really, really fast in those spots, which was kind of cool. I'm pretty sure I crashed in that race. That was basically the theme of my season.
It was called J in Waves.
Yes, in waves, of course.
Right.
Of course, yes. Yeah.
That was really good.
It was a great track, yes. So this was made by Wampy, but he also had some inspiration from Judge, yeah? If I
Yes,
recall from last week.
Judge and Jumpy made a collaboration work on this track. So Jumpy, had like a rough sketch on the things that he wanted to do and implement. And Judge was pretty much playtesting the track and refining everything that we are seeing on this track, basically, like with boost placements and whatnot. So yeah, it was a collaboration of a racer and a track builder. And it was the product is a really cool track.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very cool stuff.
Yes.
That was a boost spiral, and I like boost spirals.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was.
They're always a good time.
Yeah, like a tribute to Beck's Speed Alps.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. We talked about that last week. That's a great
Yes.
track as well, by the way.
Oh, Speed Alps
If you guys are ever back on the
amazing.
first game, Speed Alps is fantastic. If you're
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
I guess it's only on the PC version, I think, unless it got ported.
Bro,
No, it got ported.
Did it?
I like
Okay,
Yeah, he
cool.
got ported.
like
Yep.
Speed Alps is like my home track, bro. I like, bro, I'm
That was the first
flying on
time.
that track.
That was the first time I raced with a lot of the Steam community. Because like that race came up right after right when I got my PC set up.
I think it was
And,
in season 4.
Yeah, it
Season
was,
4.
and everyone hated me because I was desyncing and it was killing everybody. So everyone was not happy that I was there, but I was there. It's the first time I appeared. So yeah, good track. But yeah, anyway, I digress. Let's get a POV and start checking out the race.
Yeah.
Let's.
Big Max, Big Max, Big Max, Big
Only in
Max.
the
We're
part.
going
Only
to
in the
do Soul's POV,
Let's go.
and then
You can.
we'll,
by the way, you can.
we'll get to the. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
You can leave on the audio because it's our official soundtrack, so you will not have a copyright claim. with it.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, we'll fire
Yeah.
it up. Oh, I see. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's
Did
it's the one.
Did
that
you have any
it's-
personal dialogue that we should be aware of?
Let me see.
Personal dialogue is crazy.
I think it's only in the end.
Okay.
It's only in the
Okay,
end.
Hammerhead.
It's
we'll
just
just let it-
only in the end.
We'll just let it roll then. And I'll stop it at the end. But
This can be anyone's game. It's crazy.
I mean, I was celebrating. So
yeah, of course, yeah. So
like nothing, like no curse words, so it's fine. I don't curse in faces.
so did you guys I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. Sorry, I don't want to overpower our conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm butchering this. Clicks be weird. Yeah, so I didn't run a whole lot of this, but it's a very good track. I was glad I didn't hear any issues with the sharks, which I'm really happy about.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, again, the shark issue is in my. It will sound so bad when I say it, but it's just a skill issue. You know, like, no, don't take it in a wrong way. Like, Kami's track, Kraken's Curse, is an amazing track, and Kami knows what he's doing. He has placed the boost pads and the sharks in a way that, required the
Ooh,
drivers
someone went
to
off. Was
have,
that Copper?
I think so.
Sorry.
Yeah. Like getting back to the Kraken Curse, like he placed the sharks and the boost pads in a way that, yeah, this is no, I think it looks like deep dish, or is it Gunna? I think that's Gunna. I think that is Gunna.
Yeah, I'm gonna run it. Go
Yeah.
back like. Oops. It's right
Yeah.
there.
That's deep dish.
It is. No, that's Gunner.
Gunner? Okay.
That's Gunner. Yeah.
Kind of look like deep.
Nah, that's definitely the.
Yeah, he took the ramp too steep and it killed him. Like it's the thing that Lothar was.
Yeah. And then
What
it
is
looks
this
like
one?
Copper clipped the outside edge. He's facing backwards here. He clipped the
Oh.
outside of the edge, which dipped his tire back, and it spun him out. So he's going off right there.
I mean, this part in general does kill a lot of people when you're not, on your A game. Speaking of A game, like, I was way better in my trainings. I had way better pace.
Mhm.
I think in this race, I almost flipped here, by the way. If you go back, like my car, almost almost 360 because I nudged the wall.
Oh yeah, there. Yeah.
Yeah, like
I saw that.
I was
like,
scared
ooh.
when that happened. Yeah, and I don't know. Maybe it was because of the nerves or something because this race was really important to, have a good placement on.
I unfortunately
was-
also had a nerves moment this week. It's so sad. Except, mine
Yeah.
actually got me in big trouble, which is such a shame.
Yeah, look at me, like I'm driving
Yeah.
so bad right now. Like I'm overthinking so much of my turns that I'm just again here braking too late, doing lots of stupid mistakes I was not doing. So yeah,
Well, the good
I was
news
kind of
is-
fighting myself,
The good news is
Yeah.
you had that, you were up in the top 3 there, and everyone's pretty close, so you just, if that happens, you were able to just, like, lock into the slipstream
Yeah.
and just, get locked in, and now you're able to roll again.
Yeah, I was like pretty much locking in. I was getting a better spiral. I think this one was a really good one that I took compared to the first one. Look at this. Oh my god, I'm holding it really good right now.
Yep.
I'm struggling in the spiral, bro. Like this is like my end boss in this track. Like it's basically a game ender for me. If I
Yeah,
just don't,
holding it steady is the key there, and you
Yeah.
can tell your car was like, it was quick, but it was edgy.
Yeah.
I'm watching
And,
just the field in general, and it's the leaderboard. Is the leaderboard messed up? I think Corpse is still up there. Or is he
No.
not up there right now?
He died.
Oh, he did
Corpse
die. Okay.
died. Like
Died.
I think he died in the wall right section. On my screen it
got
looked
it.
like he
Okay.
died on the shark, but he died in the wall right section.
I see. Okay.
And yeah, speaking of sharks again, Kami, Kraken's Curse, amazing track. Place it in a way that required drivers to have a certain amount of timing. You could not just hold your boost button and just go into the sharks.
Because if you did, you would come out of it, and then you would literally hit that little gap where you
Yeah,
couldn't
and-
actually activate your boost and hit the teeth. I agree. I
Exactly.
think it's just a track building timing thing that no one really had a whole lot of knowledge of before the season started.
And I mean, Kami made it like explicitly so. Like the track was riddled with lots of traps. Like acid pools, specific shark timings.
I don't think
those.
I don't think that one
like
was
those.
necessarily intentional. I don't
Bro,
think.
the track.
There
the
were a lot
track
of
is
traps,
called-
though. Yeah.
Bro, like the track is called Kraken's Curse, and I think the theme of the track was to be hard and tricky, and he made a great job on that. And there was some other lots of wall-less turns, wall-less S turns. That's why I'm saying he made it specifically like that by design. Like he wanted it to be hard.
Yeah.
And nobody in Acceleron died to the shark. Nobody in Acceleron. You can watch the POVs. I mean,
Yeah.
the proof
So-
is there. Yeah.
As somebody who got to see some of the behind the scenes after the Nitrox race, I can tell you with relative certainty that there wasn't, that particular issue was not intended. That particular trick. It did kind of end up
see.
that way, it seems, but it definitely was not intentional. Like
Okay,
the
then-
other challenging elements of the track. But yeah, yes.
Okay, if
But
it
yeah.
wasn't intentional, then I want to call it a happy accident because that made the track even better to me. Because
Yeah. I
it
would say
felt
that's a good way to
so-
put it
it
in
felt
that case.
it felt so in theme with the Kraken's Curse and everything. So that's cool.
Oh, we ended up talking about Kraken's Curse the entire race, but this finish is kind of nuts. Oh.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
Bro,
so
it was by
so
the
Mac
line,
almost-
by the line.
Mac almost gets cooked here, but we have to.
he intentionally stopped around here. I think after the loop, bro.
So
he intentionally. or was
he's
it
right
before the
there.
loop?
So it was before this.
Yeah, it has to be before the loop.
Is that him right there? I thought I heard it was on the
Yeah, yeah.
second lap that it happened.
Was it? I think it was on the third lap, to be
I
honest.
think I heard it was on. Here, let's.
No, it was around here, I think. Around here. There he is.
He's-
There he is. And then he almost died because of that. You see that?
yeah, I did see
Yeah.
that.
Like he almost fell
Hi, Petey.
out, had to do a jump save. And I think
Hi, Petey.
Lothar is
What's up, buddy?
dying here. Lothar's gonna die in the last lap.
Yeah,
Which-
he did.
In
It's
this
such a shame.
section. He's gonna fly out now. Look at the radar.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. He went off on the right side. He went wide, and then he went wide a second time, and that second wide killed him.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
It's because of the ramp. It kind of launched.
It launched him.
So,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I've been there. I mean, he was like, he had like a wide corner, and he wanted to like keep his speed, so he just kept boosting. Like it wasn't an issue, but then he took off.
Yeah, he took off because he lost his grip.
All right, here, let's take them all, man. Just for the hell of it, since some people really want to see it, we'll just real quick tap into the. Where is this POV even posted?
Yeah, it's posted. It's called Rage Bait or something.
Oh, it's right. He did call it Rage Bait, didn't he?
He did.
Rage Bait the
I
race.
mean, look at it. Look at it.
Yeah.
You have to see it from this type of perspective.
Yeah. So
stopping mid race and still winning is a major flag. Around lap 3.
Yeah, hang on.
This
So
is
here he is right. Okay, so
nope,
not here.
this was lap 3. He did it on lap 3.
Let's
not lap
keep
2.
watching. Hang on. I just want to see if I thought I read somewhere that he did it lap 2.
Nope. That was lap 3.
See. Which, by the way, the fucking absolute like we've almost bit him in the ass. That's right here. It's right here. It was lap 2. I heard right.
This is where he did the first time, but he stopped the second time, which was lap 3.
Got it. Okay. Well, let's see if we can find it. So that was the first one. Let's see if we can find the second one.
Yeah. This is around.
Was it in the same spot, you reckon?
No, after the jump here. Gonna happen after this jump.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see it.
Again. And then does a stupid jump.
I was say I don't think. I mean, he didn't really slow down that hard there, but he did almost fuck himself.
Yeah. Mainly just an oopsie.
Yeah,
Oopsie
but still, that is that is fucking.
Yeah.
That is the disrespect is crazy.
Flex.
Which, like, I mean, if you're that far ahead, I understand, like, you know, wanting to show off a little bit, but that could have gone so wrong because he almost blew it. I mean, he barely beat Dasher there at the end.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of,
he got the fucking invite!
yes, Dasher is the first driver not on Highway Horrors or Riptide Stripes to get an invite in the Acceleron finale.
Yeah, my goat, my champion of champions. Fucking million, bro. Fuck you, fuck the Riptide, fucking let's go, baby. That's the fashion way.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a it's huge. I was wondering if anyone was gonna do it, and I did kind of say that I felt like if anyone could, it would be Dasher.
Yeah, I also said that.
I said that like I thought it was gonna be a blocked invite, but I said if anyone could do it, it would be Dasher.
I mean, look, if corpses would have crashed, well, it could have.
Yeah, and it's a real shame that Lotar crashed on the last lap there. I was so as a fan of close point battles and everything. Oh, my dog wants out. He sees a bunny. Sorry. Go get him. Fuck that fucker up. It's been trying to get into our garden, so. Anyway. Yeah, so as someone who likes to have, running a podcast, you want to have fun talking points. I was kind of hoping we would have a fun talking point about the Acceleron Battle for First coming down to the last race, but
I mean, we still do have fun talking points.
No, we do. We do. But the Acceleron talking points fell apart a little bit. So
look, he struggled a lot with the track. He did AFK a lot in the training, so I didn't see him as a threat. But when the real race came in, he kind of locked in. So he was like chasing after us really well, and he drove really good until that one mistake happened. So he did really good until that point. And he's a great driver. He has to shake off this one loss. He will have, better races in the future. I'm very sure of that. So, he should not give up just because he had one bad race, because everyone...
About Corpseless or Lothar?
Lothar.
Yeah, Lothar.
Because
he was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to just say, because everyone in this whole, community had 1, 2, 3 bad races. It's just stand up, keep on the grind, and, you will succeed one day. So, yeah.
You just gotta believe.
You just gotta believe.
With Riptide getting first and third, and getting some bonus points, and then
Sealed the deal.
Highway Horrors getting 4th and then 9th. That puts them too far ahead to be caught. So all they have to do is start one driver, and they will do that this week. So Riptide has locked up first place, and by extension, Highway Horrors is locked in second. There will be no movement between those teams. I also equalizers with their unfortunate 6th and 10th. Poor Gunner. I feel so bad for that guy, man. He is having a tough season as a personal driver.
Someone just has it out for
someone
him. Like voodoo stuff.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. I was like, someone made a voodoo doll of Gunner and said, "You are cursed to finish 10th so many times that it'll make you look like you're trash." No one thinks he's bad. He's just had the worst luck I think I've ever witnessed in one season.
Some black magic on him. It's crazy.
Yeah, but
yeah.
This week pretty much sinks their ship as well. They will finish 5th. They cannot move, which just leaves one battle left, and it looked like it would be wicked close going into this race. They were separated by it was just 3 points. 3 points.
But now it's 10. 11. 11 points.
It's 18. Was
18?
I suppose.
Yeah.
No, 13.
It's 13. It was separated by 3 points. Now they're separated by 13 points.
Because of the 10-point gap. Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's a great week for BSB. Good job as well, Dandube. 5th place is very respectable.
Yay.
So, it's where we're at now. Basically, Acceleron comes down to this battle for 3rd. And for BSB to lock up 3rd place, they need, something like...
Top 6 finishers should seal the deal.
8 points. 8 points, I think. 13 plus 8, 21. 26 minus 5. Yeah, they need 8 points. 8 points should lock up the win for BSB. So if they have a driver finish in 10th and get just 2 points, then their other driver needs to finish 3, 4, 5, 6th or better. So
6 or
basically, any finish in the top 6 will lock in 3rd place for BSB. Renegades, meanwhile, is going to have to pop off. So
it's very doable. Mid-pack is easy to achieve, and they have capable drivers. So I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, it is possible for them to overtake BSB, and it wouldn't be unheard of. Big swings have happened this season. We'll see who is racing, and we'll talk about if we think it's possible. But we'll see. It's not the closest battle we've got going into the last week of the season.
But hey, last week Aerial Aces. You won.
Yep.
Mathematically, you guys won. This time, we are mathematically the winners.
Yep.
For Acceleron. Finally. Second goal, baby. And we are just there's a 1 point gap between aerial aces and riptides.
Yep. Yeah, I think you guys are going to end up with a higher total than us. I think.
Oh,
almost
I don't
certainly.
know, man. I don't know, man. The last track is very
Yeah.
competitive, and everyone is like sending their a driver. So
You'll know what you'll know what I mean. you'll know what I mean.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You guys will finish with more points than us, but anyway,
Okay,
we'll
okay.
we'll get to that in a bit. So
Oh, okay.
Terminal V is a track by Zor. Have you guys driven that?
Yeah.
I'm assuming
I have.
so.
Oh, yeah.
In pubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's seen this track.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great track. It's this is the WRU version. I didn't put that in the slide, but it is specifically the WRU version. There is also a main version, like the original version, which has been out since shortly after the game launched. And yeah,
Okay.
this is a great track. I really enjoy it. It seems like it's pretty balanced for a lot of classes. I think the one thing I've seen is that slipstream is super important here.
Yeah, it is.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
If you lose slipstream or draft or whatever, that's race over for you because everyone is gonna pull away and you're just gonna be there like stuck on your own and not gaining much.
Yeah. You're gonna be wiggling for no reason at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just stuck in hell because wiggling isn't going to be enough to get you caught back up.
No
Nope.
chance. No
Yeah.
chance.
If somebody else were to wreck and fall behind a little bit and you could catch up to them and draft with them, you might both catch back up to the pack, but that's a long shot. It's a long enough track that you could do it, but
Yeah.
yeah, you know, 6 people slipstreaming versus like 2 or 3 people slipstreaming, the 6 people are going to pull away faster no matter what. So,
And your two people slipstreaming have to be really coordinated. Like you got to be like understanding that you have to swap one another. When one person exhausts all their boosts, the other person has to be willing to step up and and go and run with the leads. The other person can charge up again. And if you happen to be with somebody who doesn't understand that or isn't quick enough to do it, then your 2-man train isn't going to catch back up to the main pack.
It's a slingshot maneuver.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So the key to this race is going to be, in a weird way, so obviously pace is always important, but in a weird way, my vibe that I'm getting from this is that it's going to be a lot about survival as well. Like
Stay in
always.
the pack and you're gonna be fine. Stay in the pack, everything is gonna be fine.
Stay in the pack and be really careful when you get to the first section after the wheel with the barriers in it, because I'll tell you what, if you aren't careful and you're with a whole pack, you'll clip one of them barriers and you'll be in 8th place real quick.
I was going to ask about that. Do you guys think it's worth it to run barrier immunity because of that
9.
corner? No?
9.
No.
Gotcha.
I did not. So like we played on a Monday with Gunner, Copper and stuff, like we had like 8 people running this track. And like I understood that I did not need any type of immunity perks, so running it without a my first times were 145s, and I was like shaping it down to a 140.8 or something, and 140 is like fucking fast.
Yeah,
it's all, but that only can happen if everyone is staying in the pack, and if everyone, like we had people like Meg and stuff, like we were going crazy fast. So yeah, if you're not doing that, I think without draft, your fastest time is gonna be around 43, 42 maybe. Yeah. Gotcha. Draft is important. It's like a 2-second gap between draft and no draft. Yeah. Crazy.
Interesting. Cool. Yeah, it's going to be interesting then. Yeah, I was wondering if people would be like, oh man, I'm going to play it safe and just run the barrier perk. But no, sounds like everyone's pulling the stops out. No, just don't have a skill issue and hit the barriers, I guess is the strategy.
Like, go crazy and don't go handling on this trick. Like, use the normal mixed drift blue build on this one, because this track has lots of straights, very easy corners, and most of the, let's say, medium to hard corners are mag turns and fan turns. Fans that help you steer So just go crazy. No handling, just give it everything. You need boost power in this one. Lots of boost power. Yeah. That's the only advice I can give.
It's
Don't go
pretty solid
handling.
advice. Yep.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Yeah. Yep. It's perfect track for that kind of build.
Right on. All right, let's talk about who is racing.
Yay!
Riptide. Who you guys rolling out for victory celebration week 10?
Oh. It's definitely gonna be Affix because we still believe he can get the invite and he's fucking hungry for it. So
Right on.
like, bro, like in our server chat, he's like, I want to get it, like he's
the last one.
bro.
He's the last Riptide.
Bro, he's hungry though, like the hungriest
That's awesome.
of the sharks, bro. Yeah.
Here's the thing is,
yeah.
just a quick note about Affix. Has he ever had a finale invite? I don't think he has. And
No, I think
I don't think he has, but he's one of those drivers who I believe absolutely should have had one. He actually did have one on Rise Up, if you think about it, but
yeah, he should have.
But
Rise Up was his only that was his invite, but he agreed to a reset. Which,
that was commendable.
But yeah,
we should have left it alone. I know.
We should. I'm just saying, like in his whole career, in his whole career, he did not have one invite yet, because like he's telling me like, so I didn't have one invite. I want an invite, bro. He's so hungry, bro. He's hungry.
Are we counting street invites?
I don't know. Like,
I think he's had a street invite before.
I'm pretty sure he had street invites too.
I think he has.
A street invite.
I think he has one right now, right?
Boy. He wants a big boy invites, like not the like street ones, but he wants the real ones, So yeah.
He actually doesn't have a street invite yet this season either. So, but yeah, I think he's had one before. He's probably like, because I want him to get the invite. I'm rooting for him, not because of like a Riptide thing, but just because I like Apex a lot, and I really want to see him get it.
We all want to, and HSR Voyage was also a track where he was easy podium contender, but he had a very bad crash, and then
Gotcha. So who else is running?
The second driver is gonna be a mystery driver. It was supposed to be Mac, but you know what? I think he, should take a break now. And with the seal being, like the deal being sealed and everything, so it could be me, but I have a hand injury, so I don't want to grip a controller with, open wounds.
Right.
Could be Judge, could be Jumpy.
Send out Jerzo.
I was gonna say Jerzo.
You know what's funny? Jerzo was, Jerzo was like asking, like send me, like I don't know if he can do that.
I believe he could, but you would have to have no one. So he could in the sub car, but you guys wouldn't be allowed. None of you would be allowed to race in the street league race.
Yeah.
Because of that ruling that says that you can't. If you have a driver available to race, they can't race straight. They have to go race the actual race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he would be willing to, but I don't know if he has a game installed. Like he has the first game installed, but not the second game. So I don't know.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I guess we'll just wait and see who ends up running with Apex this week.
Yeah.
But the important thing we know is that there will be a driver there, so that will be a confirmed championship at that point.
Yes.
All right. This is probably Pipes corpseless. I've gotten the impression for Highway Horrors that Animax, Kami, and Lotar are done for this season.
I don't know. Lotar, like a few weeks like a few weeks ago, Lothar mentions that he wanted to go into vacation mode, and that I think Riptide was his last track or whatever, or the track before Riptide.
Yeah.
But I've seen it on Riptide, and I've seen him train on Terminal V. So I don't know. It could be a Lothar corpseless. I don't know, man. Maybe Kami.
So I
Anyone.
think, if I had to guess, their plan is probably Pipes corpseless with Lothar as the backup.
Yeah, okay.
I believe Kami and Animax are done. I'm almost certain that they are finished racing for the season. So I believe that is who's going to run for them. I think it's going to be corpseless Pipes with Lothar waiting in the wings. That's my guess. It could be any variety of those three. I'm pretty sure we don't see Kami or Animax unless a bunch of people can't show up.
Okay,
So,
that sounds good.
Dandube, who's racing this week?
Me and Dasher again.
Oh, sealing
Gotcha.
the deal. Okay.
Not playing around, huh? You make sure that it doesn't slip away.
I'm not betting anything. Like, I could have just been.
Your mic sounds like a misery. We can't hear you.
But I think he said I'm not betting on any, and then he's gonna make sure that they get it or something like that.
Yeah, because knowing my fucking luck, I'm gonna send out like people who haven't trained like at the track at all, and then suddenly fucking the HSR guy's gonna get first or second knowing my luck. So like, I'm not fucking betting anything, bro.
Gotcha.
Playing it safe. Smart.
Yep. Fair. Makes sense. All right.
Also, I'm gonna try to get a cheeky invite.
I see.
I don't think I will get it, but
Well, I wish you luck with that. So Dandube and Dasher roll out again for Bone Shaker Bashers.
Solid.
Yeah.
So HSR, have we seen anyone practicing for them yet?
I've seen a lot of Copper.
So I've seen Copper around 2.
RJ is a good pick.
Yeah.
Advance is a good pick. It's a 4-pip Swift for that track. And I know the Honda Civic, this Honda Civic is not handling well, but who cares? Mag turns, fan turns. Just go out. Advance. Good chance.
And Copper did say he was training with Advance on this track, so it's probably just gonna be those two.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
That's exciting.
That'll be a good startup for them too. Good lineup.
Yep.
Vance is a good driver.
Yes.
Yeah, he is. I have a ton of respect for Advanced, so he's also kind of had a bit of an unlucky season at times, so I'm hoping I'll be rooting
this
for
season
him.
was kind of unlucky for him, but he has proven himself in earlier seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Advance, go, yeah, advance, advance.
All right, and I have to imagine this is just Gunner and whoever else shows up, right? And probably Deep Dish.
I mean, yeah, Deep Dish Gunner might be the best combo, but I don't know about. Has X11 raced yet?
No.
Oh, stupid me.
I don't think X11 has appeared all season.
Yeah, the thing is, he was in the hospital like a few weeks ago. I don't know. I forgot the reason, but I think he was ill or something.
Gotcha. Well, I wish him the best then, and wish Equalizers the best in what'll be their last, the last race of the season, obviously, for everybody. But wish them the best in week 10. It's probably going to be Gunner Deep Dish or Gunner Sub. So, wish them well. All right, now Nitrox is here. Man, we had an interesting week last week. We had our second Sprint Cup of the season, and I have to say, this one was a lot better. I had a lot of fun with these tracks. I'm sorry, Toyota. I don't like to. I'm not trying to dog on you, but man, Swole absolutely made me go from not liking this format to loving this format. And I think it was truly it was a number of things. Like these tracks, obviously, are of the highest quality because Swole only makes like top tier tracks. But also the tracks were a lot shorter and they were all a bit different, and it made it a lot easier to like practice and learn. I wasn't getting confused on where I did get confused on where I was in the race on Galleon's Grave, but I wasn't like lost on which track I was on. I knew which track was which and stuff like that, and without any hesitation. And I think he really did a great job with these tracks. So
Yeah, it was it was a lot of fun. Really quick. Everybody was really quick. But
yes,
I don't know. I drove like crap, like personally. So, but we were there.
Yep. Yeah. This track was very rocket friendly, and which was good for me for obvious reasons. And a lot of teams who had like a rocket driver to put in generally benefited. But it didn't feel like it was too hard. I didn't feel like it was impossible for Balanced and Swift and them to compete. But it definitely did feel like it favored Rockets. So in that regard, it was a mission accomplished for Swole because that's what he was going for.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, this race made me go from like thinking before we did this cup, I was like maybe the sprint cups aren't the way to go, and then after we came out of it, I was like actually they can definitely still work. I think we're good. I don't think we need to.
As long as
abandon
Yoda's
shit.
not making the tracks.
I think anybody making respectable tracks, like good tracks. I'm not saying that Yoda can't make good tracks, but I think if with a little bit of tweaking, this tracks will be good next time around if he wants to do this again. We will hop into my POV because I run this bitch and I want to watch my POV.
Okay.
Also though, I actually had I was at the front for most of the races, so.
Boring.
Yes. Not leading, just competing with.
Okay, competing.
Yes,
Okay, let's go.
I
haven't watched any. Look, I haven't watched any of the Nitrox POVs yet because
Orion is pedo, by the way.
Like work and stuff. Oh, okay, Orion is pedo. Oh,
Yes.
Interesting.
I don't remember why he has an alt account right now. I think he was trying to fix something. I'm not sure. I don't remember what the deal was.
He was trying to run the game with a simpler like layout and a simpler format and something.
Gotcha.
Oh, I can't remember, but I don't know why I don't know why he had to do an alt account, but it must be like a different computer that he's using. It seems to be working a lot better for him.
That's good.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a lot more stable.
This was my favorite track of the bunch. This is Black Banners, and I loved this track. I felt so good. I actually had that. Oh, that's right. Oh my god, I forgot about that. So I had the time trial record going into the race on this track, and also Galleon's Grave, but that one was a bit more tragic. Yeah, so I had an oopsie. I came up. I had that rocket moment. Oh no, I didn't. I just skill issued. What am I saying? I took the corner too tight. And did I jump? I think I jumped to save it. Boosted. Yeah, I had to jump. I had to jump to save it. And I got super lucky that I like landed back on my wheels and had enough boost that it was like nothing ever really happened. I lost a little bit of time and fell behind Yoda, but it was never any real trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, this track looks really fun.
Yep, I just chose to be a bit patient in that corner, and then when I got through it, I knew I had all the boost in the world, so I just let it rip.
Yeah, but you can see that, like, can you go back to the corner that you said you were letting it rip?
Yeah, we'll go back.
Like the one,
right.
Yeah, like you can see that
right
Swole clearly understands track building because there's a magnet strip that catches, so you don't fly out of the track.
Yep, I actually didn't even
Yeah.
hit the optimal line there, but the magnet strip kept me from sailing away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very fair track design.
Little bump there on the edge of the track,
Boost.
but I had enough boost to bring it home, and everyone was right there, man. It was crazy.
Yeah.
At the very end of this, you see Wolf cross the line, and if I recall, like Wolf, weren't you like? Yeah, 8th. First through 8th were like literally a second and a half apart. It was
Yeah,
unbelievable.
It was nuts. Like if you lost your wiggle momentum when you were going on the track, you just steadily move further back. And like you said earlier, it's more of they were all more rocket based anyway.
Right.
The Swifts, you kind of had to really judge on the corner when you had to dive in and boost out. And of course, if you got it wrong, well, you'd still hit the corner, but you'd watch everybody else just kind of slowly inch further away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had a photo finish on Black Banners and ended up being reversed. So Swole ended up finishing ahead of Party Rocker on that track, which we'll see again here after the Cup concludes. Again, it's another thing. Notice that track was only a minute and some change long. Like, it was quick. It wasn't like it didn't push it all the way out to like 2.5 minutes per race. They were quick and to the point, and I really liked that. I really did. I really liked that a lot about them.
You are telling me it was actually a sprint?
Yes. It wasn't it wasn't 3 marathons. It was 3 sprints, and I really did thoroughly enjoy them.
Yeah. So I think
They were a lot of
idea,
fun.
like I think that the idea of Swole was to have it like in, like a total time of max 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Like all 3 tracks combined. So
This was my worst track of the 3. I was still getting like first or second, but this was my worst track of the group. The only person who was really beating me on a reliable basis was Pato in practice. I was feeling good right here, though. I was like, I felt like as long as I didn't make any mistakes, that I would be able to hang on to the lead, but I did make one right there. I kind of scrubbed off too much speed.
here comes Pato.
Yep, Pato and Yoda are back.
The battle of the 3 rockets. Okay,
Yep,
cool.
I bounced off the
And
wall there,
that's-
unfortunately, but I'm full boost now.
And there's Swole right behind you.
Yep, Swole actually, he did very well. All things considered, like he really did. He didn't practice a whole lot, but he did very well on his
I think
tracks.
that was his best performance in the whole season this time.
Yeah, I believe so.
Agreed.
Yeah, like he had unlucky moments, lots of unlucky moments. But this was his home track, and
So I was low on boost, and I basically got boost checked to the jump, and I made it through the nose, and yeah, Pato just got me.
nice.
But yeah, again, very similar podium screenshot for the most part.
So going through the nose was faster.
Yeah, it was by a couple tenths, which considering how close everyone was, like going for it ended up being like kind of big.
I understand.
Yeah. Shout out to Black Flag Scallywags for being able to field 2 drivers, by the way. That was very cool.
I know. I was so excited to see that they had 2 of their own people there this time.
Yep. Gambler was able to come out. Unfortunately, he finishes last in all 3 races, but hey, at least he was there. It was good to see him.
It was.
So now we're off to Galleon's Grave, and at this point, I'm thinking I have a first and a second, and my closest competition was Pato, who had a third and a first. So I was personally feeling pretty good going into this last race.
Oh yeah, now we are in the waters.
Mm-hmm.
I just noticed the track is made in their team colors, red, black, and stuff.
Yep.
So that's cool.
Yeah, I like that. He made this one long before Black Flag Scallywags existed. Like, I'm pretty sure the team existed because of this track, or he wanted, they went with the sprint format because they wanted this track to be a team track.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I have to talk about this right here. I'm so sad with myself. So I thought that I was driving up to this corner, where you do an extra boost and you go up and you hit the pad right here at the top of the corner. So I thought I was a corner ahead, but actually I was back. I just lost my focus. And so I come out of this corner and I boosted right here. And this was a horrible mistake because I just lost where I was on the track. So I had to do a jump and a lat dash to not fly off. And then it just derailed my entire race because now I'm in 7th with no boost. I missed that. I think I missed that pad. That corner back there was the one I thought I was in. And yeah, I was so upset with myself.
But it was still a good save, like you
Yeah, it could have been
pretty
worse.
quick. It could have been way worse.
Yeah, it could have been way worse. It was a bummer because I had the fastest time trial on this track and I was winning a lot of the practice runs on it, so I was pretty disappointed.
Yeah.
But
I've been there.
It happens.
It happened. You still recover some positions.
Yeah, I got Wolf. I got Wolf back.
It wasn't hard to do. I was, like I said, not really.
Wait, did you double jump?
Yeah, there was a. I didn't see many people doing it, but I was waiting to see if I could use it in race. I think some people were doing it, but not a whole lot. But I was practicing it in time trials. And so what I was doing is I was hitting this, aiming up, and then I would jump across the finish line and not touch this at all. So it would save a little bit of time, but I was too far behind to make any passes with it in this race. And Pato won. And, Yoda was on the podium once again, which helped him immensely with the consistency that was very important in these cup formats. So that is how we got to the following results. So just the noteworthy stuff is, so in the first race, Swole was actually 4th, Rocker was in 5th. I guess the leaderboards were pretty similar throughout. Fidestic had a rough race 1, but he had a 2nd place finish in the last race. Norton was 6th every single race. Just
Swole
was 4th in every single race. Yeah.
Yeah. Very consistent.
Rocker was 5th in 2 of the 3. Wolf was 7th, 8th, 9th. Yeah, everybody felt like they were in about the same spot for most of these races, which I thought was interesting. There's a couple oddballs who ended up way outside their position. And interestingly, it was me and Fidestic who were the ones who were. We were like the only ones who were ever really out of position. It was strange. And the race where I suffered the most was where Fidestic did the best, and then vice versa in the first race, where I had the most success is the one where Fidestic suffered the most. But yeah, so I want to take a moment to apologize to the Nitrox guys for the fact that staff team thought they had a cup tiebreaker set. We thought we had one in writing. We thought it was either in the rules or pinned in staff chat. And to our horror, we did not. So when we decided that since we had all of the POVs from the people who were tied in points per race at the end of the cup, we told everybody there would be no 1v1s and that we would properly come up with the actual tiebreakers for these scenarios. We announced them to everybody. I thought we had it. I thought we agreed on doing the Bread Bowl format, which was the track team. For team tracks, it would be the last Since the only time they can be cups is team tracks, which isn't true because the finales exist. I thought it was that the team owners would pick the last track, and that would be the one that broke all the ties. But we were wrong on that. That was never in stone. We only talked about it because that's how Bread Bull did it. So we went ahead and got ourselves an actual tiebreaker system, and it kind of looks a little bit like... I'll show you how it looks. So, Pato had by far the best consistency with a third, first, and got first place. Already has the invite, so it passed down. Yoda had 3 podiums as well. Already has his invite, so it passed down to me. I also already had my invite after I was first, second, and then 7th. So we blocked an invite in Nitrox. Fidestic had that second place, which really helped him pop ahead of, or pop up to 4th. And that's where our first tie was. We had both these guys averaged 8 points per race, Fidestic and Swole. So the first tiebreaker is if the POVs are recorded from both individuals, we tally up their total race time between all the races in the cup. And we add the time together, and whoever had the faster time breaks the tie. And this does not apply if someone is grabbing post-race screenshots, because those can be faked or taken from another session. So, if all the parties in the tie have a fully recorded POV of the cup, then it goes to that. And in this case, Fidestic had a better overall time than Swole by about 0.3 of a second. So he got 4th and Swole got 5th. Then we had our second tie, which was between Norton and Party Rocker. Norton had a faster total time, so he got 6th and Rocker got 7th. And then we had you, Wolf, and Alyssa there in 8th and 9th, and Gambler was in last. Should there be parties who do not record, then we have a whole 1v1 system set up. And I'm not going to get into it today because there's a lot to it, but it's been posted publicly, so you guys can check out the announcement about it if you want to see more. But yeah, so we have tiebreakers now should this come up again. But yeah. What are you guys' thoughts on the points breakdown? Racing Drones came out of this looking really good.
Yeah, they did. The points breakdown is just wild. I can't believe that it's 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and it's a 5-point spread.
Yeah, 5 points separating 3 teams is pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, it's going to make for some pretty stiff competition in the last race for sure.
Yeah. And, you can't even really, sit here and talk about the, the win condition for any of these teams, because with there being 3 teams and everyone being so close, it's almost just a straight-up, shootout.
It is.
Mexican standoff type shit.
Yeah,
it
is. It's like a Mexican standoff, pretty much. Just everybody pointing a gun at one another. The one thing I want to point out is that I believe all 3 of these teams have bonus points available. However, I don't think a couple of these teams can actually really utilize them, because I don't think Wolfpack will be able to send Supa, right? Or
probably not.
And Lilac, probably not, I'm guessing.
Lilac he's still part of the team technically, but he told me in the mid-season draft that he was going to have to step back. He had something pretty serious going on in life. He didn't say what, but he's like, I can't devote any time to it at all. So
no,
I could, but I can't, more or less. Yeah.
Yep. Nope. That's understandable. So Wolfpack won't be able to get theirs. I Has TJ raced the second half of the season? I actually don't think he has.
Nah, I don't think he has either. I think
So,
TJ could go in and he'd get
I
bonus points.
think I think he can do well on this track too. So they have bonus points on the table there. I think that Racing Drones have a number of people who can put up bonus points, like Maurice, Shuby, Den, Mirison, and others, I think. Star, technically. However, I don't know if all those guys are available. So I think
Shuby's been training.
Shuby has been training. It sounds like there's a chance Shuby races this, but we don't know for sure yet, it sounds like. So
I want Shuby to do well because I think it would be very funny that fucking Trots make it into Acceleron. That would be the best shit.
If Shuby races, I really hope he does well. Yeah.
Look, as long as Diamond Bombers aren't in Acceleron, I'll be a happy camper.
I think that Diamond Bombers, they have a leg up because I think they pretty much have penciled in extra 2 points. And I don't know if Wolfpack and Racing Drones will be able to put up that extra 2 points. They might though. So we'll just have to wait and see.
I believe in them. Diamond Bombers is the boring option.
That's crazy. The Diamond Bombers slander is insane on this podcast.
Bro, you already know I'm slandering that team.
Yeah, I like the members of Diamond Bombers, and I like their theme. I didn't like the team track, but I like Yoda and company, so I don't really have anything against them. But yeah.
Same. I just want Drones to cool.
And I guess the other thing to point out, as we kind of mentioned last week, Scallywags are locked to 5th, and Aces, obviously, we've won. So, yeah, this is the battle. It's 2nd or 4th. Anything can happen. There's a lot on the table. It is going to be super important this week to see how these guys do. And it is probably the race I am most excited to watch. It's going to be this race this weekend. I think it's going to be very exciting to have all these guys going with everything on the line. The difference between 2nd and 4th in Nitrox is like the difference in your outcome is insane.
Yeah.
Fourth place, you're undoubtedly your team is gone, and 3rd place. I guess we truly don't know what the future of Nitrox is at the moment. So who knows if. I mean, right now you can probably assume that Nitrox will still be around, but we truly don't know. Assuming that it is, staying in Nitrox is cool. At least the team is still alive. But then second is that coveted Acceleron spot. So 5 points separates Acceleron from fully eliminated. Like, that is as high stakes as it gets.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. Yep.
Like, I think the only thing that would be more high stakes is, like, battling for first place in Acceleron. If first place in Acceleron was this close, that would be, I think, the only thing more intense. But it isn't. And I don't think it ever really has been that close. And for the most part, usually it's like a team locks it down for more or less with a week to go. So this is wild.
But this season, the fight for first place was going for like 8 weeks.
Yeah, it was certainly close until last week. Where that was just the one point where Highway Horrors just fell a little bit too far behind. But yeah, it was truly close until then.
One bad day, Batman. One bad day. Yeah.
So, I guess it's time to... Well, real quick, before we move on. Actually, no, I'll get to it in a minute. Let's move on to who is racing this week in Nitrox.
Yeah.
We've already talked about Terminal V, so we'll just go ahead and progress here. Honestly, I get the feeling it's going to be somebody and then a sub.
Maybe it's gonna be Gore and Silver.
Could be.
Maybe it's a SS team again, Swole and Silver.
Could be possible.
So-
I think that's one of these three. At least one of these three shows up. Maybe a sub, maybe not. I know they're wanting to finish the Acceleron Gauntlet. I don't know if Aphex running for them would be possible.
It's still possible.
So you never know. We'll see what happens here. But yeah, I guess we'll have to just wait and see, like always, for Scallywags. All right, Wolf. Who are you bringing out for the last week of the season?
Well, it's going to be Spleesu and Billick.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, they're by far. Billick hasn't been able to race as much this season as I feel like maybe he should be allowed to, if that makes sense. Because I feel like I've kind of spammed myself about the last 4 races just because limited availability from some of the teammates and stuff.
Yep.
Alyssa's going through some stuff, and so on and so forth. But no. My team is in 4th place. We're 5 points away from going to Acceleron. I got to send in my best 2 guys. So it's
totally makes sense.
They're my best. Yeah, I'm not saying that to be. My whole team has been great this season. So they put up with me. It's my first year as a captain and stuff too. So it's a whole new thing. But we're gonna send in those 2 because they've got a good shot at moving us up. And if we don't move up, we'll probably at least still survive. That's my take on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. No, I think that is the right decision. When the going gets rough, you send in the big dogs and you just trust. And I think Billick Spleesu is the right decision. They've had a couple weeks to rest, so they're probably good and ready to roll. And I think that will be that's very exciting to hear. I love to hear teams bring in their A game, and I think these 2 are going to be, not that you and Alyssa and company are, I'm not calling you guys slouches, but it is very exciting to see Billick and Spleezu out there for all the marbles.
Yeah, they're my premier drivers, man. They really are. But Billick has always been really consistent, even if it's like a consistent, sometimes 4th place. I don't care what the placement is.
Fourth place might be just enough.
Yeah, and
especially with
he
Spleezu.
always consistently finishes. Yeah, and Spleesu is just always like top 3. I don't ever have to be like, yo, man, are you struggling anywhere? He's just like, I could get it faster here. Oh, hey, I got it. Yeah.
Yeah. He is wicked quick. So.
Yep.
Yeah. It's gonna be that's exciting to hear. I love hearing that the big dogs are coming out. All right, off to.
I wanna do a question.
Okay, go ahead.
You said first time captaining, and we are all captains here right now. So
True.
How does it feel, Mr. Wolf guy? Before we move on to diamonds. Go on. How's your experience?
How's your experience being a captain?
Yeah. Okay, so I can totally understand why. Well, I'm not saying this to be any kind of way, but I can totally understand why a captain might possibly have a meltdown after like week 7.
Yeah. Okay.
Just be like, oh my god. Some of the questions that you field as a captain on week 8, you're just like, why?
Yeah.
Well, bro, we've been doing this for 8 weeks, man. It doesn't change.
Yeah.
You have to manage. You have to schedule. You have to keep
everyone
motivated. Oh, bro, yeah.
Poor Gore. He's gonna get a ping from me because, man, I'm not trying to disclose anything super personal. So, but I've got some business manner to settle with him, not like in a bad way or anything, and he does not answer his PMs worth a shit. It's like, man, bro, I could ping him in that DM and he does not answer, and it's like, okay, well, I know you're busy. I know he's doing stuff right now. I think I remember him saying something about getting a visa.
Oh yeah. He's working on. He's going on a business trip.
Yeah, so he's super busy, so he doesn't have time, and I get that, but man. trying to get a hold of him sometimes is a little rough.
I have a feeling I know what it is.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, transparency. I commissioned him to do the liveries for Wolfpack.
Right.
So
You cut out there. Hang on.
Yeah, he did. Okay, I thought it was me.
Yeah, no, he cut out. You there, Wolf?
I think that's just a lag. He's lagging.
Okay, he's lagging pretty hard. Hang on.
God.
He's
This
lagging.
sounds like a lag. Yeah. Bro.
Oh, it's unlucky. Hey, let's give him a moment to come back from Lagland. I'll go ahead and interject. I'm also a first-time captain, and I will say I had a pretty good season. No, I'm kidding. I'll wait for him to reappear here. You back there, Wolf? You hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. So Gore was commissioned to do liveries, yeah.
Yeah. He's commissioned to do them.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wait, you paid him?
Well, yeah. Well, I'm trying to pay him. That's the whole point. Like I've been bugging him about sending him the money on PayPal for like 3 months.
I thought it was gonna be about a finale livery for.
Oh no!
Why are people getting paid to make liveries now? What the fuck?
Well, because the man put out his portfolio after he was retired, and was like, "This is I'm taking commissions to do so on and so forth." And it's like, okay,
there's nothing wrong with that.
I can't do liveries worth of crap, man. Like I look like I look like I used crayons on them. Like they look tacky. So
I feel you.
Same.
I'm just not good at it. So
Yeah.
now that might change come next season, depending on Nova's involvement. Just because Nova is a pretty gifted livery artist by himself, so I might see.
He?
Oh yeah, dude, he's got some good popping work. I'll send you a picture of it sometime when I can get the game to work, and I'll send it to you on there. It's pretty good.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's exciting. Yeah, he's busy. It's not a big deal. You guys will work it out. I thought it was gonna be about a finale livery, honestly.
Oh no.
Well,
I mean,
and maybe Billick, who knows?
Spleesu's got one. Not a finale livery, but
Right.
got him an invite.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But if I can get him to answer, I'll have to see if he's got time. But I don't know, depending on when the finale is going to be, if he's even going to be available to make it.
Gotcha.
So
they will typically. Typically, the finales are scheduled in a way that allows everyone to be present. So
that makes sense.
It basically will gather everybody up and be like, okay, what day, what time is absolutely everyone available to run this thing? So, hopefully he'll be able to attend. Hopefully a day will work. But yeah. Anyway, we'll move on to Diamond Bombers now. I feel like TJ is going to run this. I feel like if I know Yoda the way I think I know Yoda, he's going to put it in his hands. But also I think he brings TJ because the Lancia, I think, will actually be pretty good on this track. And also TJ has bonus points to bring to the table, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, if it is because of bonus points, okay, I understand that part. Lancia, I don't know. Colo might be, because it's a swifter. Yeah, but
it's a bounce.
No, wait, is it not a Swift?
No, he's got the balanced version.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
You know what? Yota
this
TJ
track
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, but this track does play a little bit more towards the balance class too. Like it's pretty good for the balance class. I'm not saying that they're the best, but Kalu could probably practice it and do pretty good.
True.
If he did some grinding.
I am currently looking back through to see if TJ has run.
I haven't seen him online.
No. I mean, if he's run this season or this half of the season, I haven't seen him yet.
I haven't seen him.
Nope, he has not. He has not run. So yes, I think TJ will be out there. If I had to guess, if it's not TJ, then it will be Yoda Party Rocker. No, actually, I don't know if Party Rocker's available. on Sunday.
Is it a
It is.
No, he's a Sunday driver. He's not a Saturday driver. That was.
Oh no, we are on Saturday this week, aren't we?
Oh, okay. Then it's definitely
Yeah.
TJ's then.
Yes. So, yeah, if I had to guess, it's gonna be Yoda TJ. I think they are gonna be the two who run it. If I had to guess, so.
Thinking about it, being in the pack, having a off-roader with good regen, pip regen. I think that's a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's gonna be very sneaky good on this track. So.
How many pips? How many pips? 4 pips?
I think it's 4. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alonso's got 4.
Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna have a good time then.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be very quick. So.
Yep.
If these two are the ones, I think they would be. It should be an interesting race for them. So.
Damn, bro, what a crazy last week.
All right, racing drones. So we have heard Shuby has been very back and forth. Like, one point he said, I am racing. Then he said, I'm not racing anymore. And then it's, I might be the only one available. I'm not sure. So Shuby is practicing. We could see Shuby, but we don't know for sure.
Okay.
That
Norton does not have time, right?
Norton does not have time?
Norton says he doesn't have time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then that means it will probably be either Pato, Den Mirison, or Shuby. Some combination of the three of them. I doubt they bring out Stargazer or Maurice for a race this important at this point in the season. Not to shade Stargazer or Maurice. They're both very capable drivers. They haven't heard from Stargazer in a while, to my understanding.
That's what I wanted to ask. Like, I haven't seen him.
Yeah, they haven't heard from Stargazer.
Either.
We have heard from Maurice, but I think it's probably too late to get him up to speed. So it will probably be Pato, Den, or Shuby. I will say that one thing to watch out for is if it's Den and Shuby, that is actually 4 bonus points.
Oh.
Neither of them have run. It has basically been Norton and Pato, and then they had Power Pipes as a sub the entire second half of the season. If I recall correctly, we have not had an appearance from Den Mirison this half of the season. He got a job.
Yeah, you're correct.
So we have not seen him. So that could be very important for them to sneak some extra bonus points. Yeah. So we'll see. That might be kind of a story to follow, is if they run Shuby and Den to get an extra 4 points. Could make it very close.
Bro. The strategizing with bonus points versus no bonus points. It's crazy.
Yeah. So, that brings us to Aerial Aces. Again, want to thank the team. Fantastic season. My first season captaining the whole time. As technically I captained for like a week of Curlworks last season while Gore was out for a minute. But, shout out the boys. Appreciate you all for this season. For the final race of the season, we are sending out Nazarax. He's been practicing. He is hunting for a finale invite, and so he dropped the training weights today. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how he can do with all the big dogs. And then our other driver to round out the season is going to be Footloose. Footloose is coming out. He's gonna come out, get his race in for the second half of the season. And I'm excited to get him out there, get a couple bonus points, and send out the season with a bang. Given the competition, I don't know how well Foot's gonna do, which is why I'm saying I think Riptide will probably score more points than us, but I'm also not. I don't really care that much.
Okay, just saying, bro. It's gonna be tight.
Well, see, the copium I'll use if you guys score more points than us at the end of the season, I'll just say, yeah, okay, but the difference between first and second, we had a bigger gap.
You know what's funny, Brad? You know what's funny?
I kid, of course.
You know.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Listen.
I'm all ears.
Listen. Okay.
Listen, bro, like, hey.
Okay, bro. Listen. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Copper. Like, do you remember when Copper was saying, "We got more points than Riptides," like in season 7? What happened?
Oh
What
yeah,
happened,
no. I know what
Copper?
you're saying.
What happened? Huh?
Look, all I'll say is
Captain stopped giving a fuck.
you can only race the competition you're given. Now, I'm not trying to say that Aerial Aces is better than Riptide. I'm just being silly.
Bro,
But you know,
Saying that's all.
it was not my point.
it's just for. I know. We're just playing around.
Bro,
that wasn't my point. My point
No.
is
Well, go ahead.
he was talking big, and look where he is right now.
Right, yeah, they got up to Acceleron and they got, well, they've mostly been rocked. They could survive, but yeah, for the most part they've been rocked a bit.
Yeah.
And I understand. Like, Nitrox and Acceleron are different. It is literally the design of them. I'm not actually bragging. I'm just having fun banter. It's like we don't really have.
Too, bro.
Once we locked up the win, it's like, well, we don't really have anything else to push for. We went for 200, and now we're just gonna hang out.
Hey, that's what we're doing, right? This is bragging rights.
For sure.
Like Aerial Aces, Riptides, bro. We got it, bro. We got it.
It's very exciting.
So, right now we are competing who gets most points.
I think you guys will get it, but you never know, because Nezrex is fast as fuck, and if a few people crash, then Footloose has a chance to steal some points.
Bro, like Nezrex and Affix, like, so similar stories right now. Like,
they kind of are, yeah.
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 They're hunting for the invites.
Yes, they are. It is very true. It's very similar in that way, yeah. They're both trying to grab an extra finale invite while being a part of the top team.
Yup.
So that brings us to Street League, the final piece of this puzzle. Let's take a look at my POV again, because I want to. Let me see if I can... when was the race?
Dictatorship.
Yeah, you're goddamn right. It's a dictatorship. It's my podcast. When was the race? It was on the... No, it's not that one. Is it... What date was it? I think my folders are all messed up. Was it...
Very speed tag. Very nice track.
I think it's this one, possibly.
It kind of reminds me of a Hot Wheels set.
Nope.
You know, like...
Not that one.
That's a wrong POV.
It sure is. That's the Nitrox POV again. Which means it's gotta be. It's this one. It's this one. I forgot I have to edit it because I actually accidentally let it record for an extra like 30 minutes or some shit.
Oh.
So Treadripper.
We had our first blunder. We couldn't get one episode without a blunder.
That's such a mild blunder. I clicked the wrong POV because my POVs keep spitting out in the wrong folder.
Perfection is what we strive for.
No. Breakcast has never been about perfection. It's about just sending it and seeing what happens.
Yeah.
So this, I want to talk about this race a little bit. So this race was a tale of two classes. There was the heavy duties, and then there was everyone else. If you were in a heavy duty, you were lagging behind because this is all about speed tech, and we don't really do well in speed tech where there's a ton of boost gen. Oh, Lissa. Oh, Lissa. That was so sad.
That looked brutal.
Yeah, we'll head back and take another look-see. Head back to right here. So we come up. Yeah, see, I don't remember. I was actually meant to go back and look at this POV to, first of all, to edit it, but also to see what happened to her. Oh, so she ends up going way up there and then lands on top of Billick, hits the sign, and then crashes. It's just a bummer.
Yep.
And then we have the Judge and Kami are in this race. However, they're both in the wrong car, so they'll be DNF'd at the end. But they're out here racing anyway. Billick hits the
That's
top of my car there. He landed on top of the bus for a moment.
RDO5.
Yep. Yeah, he wanted to race with us heavy duties, so he did. That corner I think is the only really tough corner on the bus because it's a hard left and then a quick right-hander. And it took me a while to get the hang of it. Yeah, Billick gets through here and then he just sails away.
I think he was dueling Bizo in his. What did he use? A seared tuner?
Yeah,
Something
he
like that?
was. Yeah, he was. Bizor's
Interesting.
in seared tuner. He is. I think he crashed at the beginning of this one. He's towards the back right now. I'm pretty sure. But he is coming. He catches up pretty quick.
Yeah.
Here he comes.
He was very fast on this track with that car, and that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
surprised me. Like, the car seems to be very fast.
Yep. That scared me. He landed like right in front of me, and I was like stun locked for a moment. But I mean, look at him. Look at him just drive away. And I'm not like making any mistakes. I have all my boost. I'm just going as fast as I can. The bus just doesn't have any boost power, so it can't really do anything about this situation. So we're just out here doing the best we can.
Yeah.
The thing that I had fun with this race is I was running from Judge and Fidestic the entire time. Like you can't see them, but the both of them are like right behind me. I think I had one little mistake that allowed them to catch up. Now that I think about it, but they were chasing me around like the entire time. They're just off screen, like just off the radar back behind me. And at this point, like Kami is gone, Billick is gone, Bizor is gone. Alyssa would also probably be gone, but she crashed.
Yeah, she had a great car for this track.
Yep, and the rest of us are all on heavy duties, just holding on for dear life. See, now you can see them. The Pado's here as well. He's caught up with us. So we got ourselves a bit of a race forming for fourth place, which is kind of basically second after the no, it'd be third place after you disqualify Kami for being in the wrong car.
And Judge.
And Judge, but yeah, Judge is also a part of this fight right now.
Yeah.
Yes, Dandube.
I think it's very late for him.
Motherfucking yawn anymore? Goddamn.
Like it's
No,
2
I
a.m.
wasn't
for
sure if
me.
you were yelling for dramatic effect or if you were just actually tired. It could honestly have been either, and I wasn't. I was just curious if you were doing it for a reason.
It's 1 a.m. for him, 2 for me.
Also, who gives a fuck about Street League? Am I right or am I right?
No, incorrect.
Hey.
Street League is where all the fun is.
Yeah,
I mean,
please live on. Maybe you should bring back
Street League debut.
Oh, you're picking a great week to make your Street League debut, my friend.
I know. I waited all the way to the last race.
I think we're gonna have 2 lobbies this week, honestly.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna bring the Volkswagen drag bus and see what we can do. Not the drag bus, the beach bomb. There we go.
Oh yeah, yes. That's exciting. I'm looking forward to that. We'll talk about that here in a minute. But
if I'm lucky, I can bring the night burn up. I'm just waiting on my hands are healing up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I want to race that. I can't.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This race, I know it doesn't look like it was super close, but they were like right back there for most of the time. Like I felt the pressure the entire race from these two. But it was a good track. It just and it raced pretty well for the heavy duties. Even when we were together, it raced well. It wasn't good in comparison to like other cars. Like we're just not made for this track. It's like we can race it super well, race it super clean. We're never going to keep up with normal cars, though, because we just have no boost power or anything like that.
Yeah, still a great track.
No,
Kinda
yeah.
reminds Yeah, kind of reminds me of a Hot Wheels toy set, like a track set.
Oh
You know.
yeah. I can kind of see that. It
Yeah, the
feels
way
kind
it
of
was
like
made.
realistic to one.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is the finishing order, and then there's all this extra shit. I'm gonna pause right there and remind myself that I need to cut this like right about here. Okay. Now edit the last 26 minutes of this off later. So here are the results. I got silly with the actual thing. I also had a typo and said hot eligible instead of not. That was a silly one, but yeah, Kami was in the wrong car, so he's DQ'd. So he finishes 9th because he was ahead of Judge, but I said I'm too lazy to fix it at this point, so he's 9th. So Bizor was 2nd, but also he was kind of 1st. Then Billick was 3rd, but he was basically 2nd, and he gets his finale invite to the Street League finale. And then I was 4th, but Bus Gang podium. Woo, Bus Gang. Also, 4 Bus Gang members at this race, which was pretty hype.
Bus Gang.
So happy to have Shuby, Norton, and Pato out as well. And that brings us to the last race of the Street League season, and it's Le Mans. It's Le Mans. I love this track. The racing on this track is like it's different. It's very similar to Infinitrack, but more hectic because everyone stays like on top of one another, and it works out for every single class.
It does. It works very well for every class.
Every class, for some reason, everyone is really close together no matter what you're driving. I don't know how to really explain it, but it's wild. And it's going to be crazy when we get out here and start racing, and we have... you're going down the Mulsanne Straight, and you have a freaking monster truck blocking your entire screen. It's going to be just chaos, dude.
I didn't think about that. I might drive a monster truck.
Yeah, I mean you're gonna get beat around a little bit, but also you'll be a menace to society at the same time. So yeah, it's gonna be a blast. I'm super looking forward to it. I know a lot of people have been looking forward to doing this race all season. A lot of people are waiting to come out and do this one. I think this will be the first time all season we have 2 lobbies for Street League. So honestly, there's a part of me that wants to be like, if we have 2 lobbies, since no one got an invite in week 8, let's just give an invite to the winner in both lobbies. Like, honestly,
you should.
I think that would go kind of hard. I would have to talk to staff about that like right now, but I think that would go kind of hard because I think we will get 2 lobbies. But
I mean, we did have lots of 2 lobbies.
This season? I don't think so.
Not this season, last season.
Last season we did. I'm saying this will be our first time this season getting 2 lobbies.
Yeah.
Can you delay the Street League race like a little, like 30 minutes after?
Honestly,
I really want to race this. My God.
I don't think it would be fair to everybody else who is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be fair to the other people who have sacrificed Nitrox or sacrificed their street races to be an Acceleron.
Thanks.
I think it would be unfair. So I don't think we can do that.
What if I just slide you another 20?
Fuck are you, Dan?
You haven't even slid me. You haven't even slid me 120.
No, fuck are you?
But yeah, I'm looking forward to this big time. I think it is going to be some of the most chaotic but most fun racing all season. I'm looking forward. I'm going to watch every POV because it's going to be very fun to watch, and I hope everybody has a good time. So I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, I guess that's that. Finale update. So there's 1 invite left for every league. So far, every league has blocked just 1 invite. Do we think we see any new invites across Nitrox, and Acceleron. I'm not even going to talk about Street League because fucking anyone can win on 24 Hours of Le Mans. Anyone. So I am curious specifically about Acceleron and Nitrox. Do we think anyone can snag an invite in the last week?
Yeah.
I might be a little biased because it's my team, but I strongly think that Billet could probably get an invite in this last race.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, for Nitrox anyway. I know he's got a street finale, but I think Billet could do it.
I think I'm with you. I think Billick is one of my top favorites to get one. And I think my other favorite to get an invite, who doesn't already have one, is going to be Nazarax.
I'm going to go with FX.
Yeah.
Yep, and as I say, I think FX is probably my favorite to break through and get a finale invite. Because Pipes and Corpseless already have one. Maybe Lotar. I guess Advanced and Gil could show up at any time. Dandube probably has an outside shot at it. But I think Aphex is probably my top favorite to snag an invite this week. So that will be interesting. Although I think it would be super cool for Gunner to just appear,
annihilate,
bro. If Gunner just
bro, give him something, bro.
I kind of want to root for Gunner too, because it would be kind of cool after the season he's had. I don't think I've ever seen Gunner get this many last places across all leagues until this season. I've never seen him get 10th this many times. It's unheard of. So I think it would be really cool to see him get a finale invite here too. So those will be my favorites, Aphex and Gunner. Super duper biased in Nitrox. I'm really rooting for Nazarax, so I hope he can do it. I would not be surprised though if Billick also just absolutely spanks the whole league over the bum and tells them that it's his. So it'll be exciting to see.
Yes, it will. I'm excited.
All right, and then the last thing I want to do before we wrap this up, I want to go back a little bit. I want, one at a time, I want to hear everyone's predictions for second, third, and fourth, and Nitrox. I will go last. I'll let you go first. Pick the order how you think they're gonna finish.
Let's see. How they're gonna finish? I have a feeling that it's gonna be Ariel's first.
Yep. So just between second, third, and fourth, what do you think?
Diamond Bombers probably second because of TJ. That's a good, Yota is a fast driver, and TJ's car and bonus points could be a nice weapon. Drones. Yeah, gonna be a bit battle between Drones and Wolfpack. I have a feeling Spleeso is fast. He was training with me too, so. Okay, Diamond Bombers, Drones. No, stop. Diamond Bombers, Wolfpack, Drones, because, Yeah, that's all I was gonna say.
Dan, do you have an opinion on this one?
As stated previously, as long as Diamond Bombers doesn't get into Acceleron, I'm a happy camper, but
if you had to pick.
Look, I love Drones, but I want Wolfpack back in Acceleron.
Okay. So if you had to pick, I'm guessing you're going to go Wolfpack, Drones, Diamond Bombers? Is that your pick?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. I'll go ahead and make my pick next. I think it's going to be Wolfpack, Bombers, Drones. And then, Wolf, what you think?
I also feel it's going to be Wolfpack, bombers and drones.
Oh yeah.
But that's also dependent on who's going in for the drones. Because
Yes,
I'm not
that is a big
talking crap
asterisk.
about the drones.
I agree.
Because the drones do this every season that they have been together, and not just the drones. Every time this team has been together,
yeah.
the last race, they're like, oh, who's racing? And then it's the same people.
Yep. Yes,
So-
I agree. I agree with you
it could
fully.
be-
I would
if
not
no-
be surprised if it ends up being like Pato and Den or something like that, and that could change things.
Oh yeah, it could definitely change things. Like Pato's got the boost power to really do some damage if he can get the rest of the build figured out, in my opinion. But yeah, depending on who goes in for drones, then it could totally flip flop. It could be. I mean, I'm still going to say Wolfpack and then drones and then bombers. But I'm biased. It's my team. Anything can happen though. It's a 5-point spread.
Yep.
So I'm the only guy that was Diamond Bombers, Wolves, drones. So you guys are all Wolf. Then
Wolfpack,
drone.
Wolfpack.
Yep.
And
I'm
then
rooting. I think I'm not saying I'm rooting for Wolfpack. I think there's a part of me that like want. No, that's not necessarily true. I don't think I'm rooting for any of them. I'm rooting for my A team.
Okay, let's see. 3 against 1. All
Yeah,
right.
well, like I said, I think this changes though if Racing Drones lineup is suddenly like not what we think it is. Like if it changes like suddenly and it's not at all who we think is racing, then it could swing in a big way.
But everyone is agreeing on drones being forced right now. It's just the difference between Diamond Bomber and Wolf Pack. Okay.
I have a hot take. I'm gonna put it like this. I have a hot take, and I'm not gonna say what it is because I don't want to put any unnecessary pressure on anybody. But I want to make it known I have an opinion on what's gonna happen in this race, and if it happens, I will say if I'm right or not. Like if it happens or if it doesn't happen, I'll reveal what it is and I'll say like, that was my hot take. I didn't want to out anybody though.
Should I do it? I know what you're going at. Should I?
Does he know?
Do you know?
I know.
Go ahead. What's your take?
Okay.
What do you think it is?
It's a controller malfunction.
Oh no. Nope.
Okay.
That wasn't what I was going for. Although I could see that happening too. I hope it doesn't.
That would be mean.
I hope not, bro.
So mean.
Bro, he's still on wireless. He's still on wireless.
Well, so I think he swapped to wireless because he had a wired controller that also had issues.
Nine. He always used wireless. That was the problem.
Interesting. Well,
yeah.
I wasn't what I was thinking. It's something else. It's just a gut feeling, but I'm not going to say what it is. I will reveal what it is next episode, and we'll talk about if my gut feeling was right or wrong. And I'll be completely honest with it because I have no reason to like change it to make myself look right after the fact. I'll be completely honest if I was wrong with it. But anyway, I think that's an episode, gentlemen. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very
Thanks
much
for having us.
Oh, we can go now.
Just about, yeah.
Please release me.
So thank you guys for coming. It's been a great season. I've actually got to keep up with this the entire season. That's pretty awesome. We had 10 weeks of competition and 10 episodes, and I'm pretty happy with that. I was able to commit the whole season. I think next episode you can expect to see just wrapping up the season, talking about the results and stuff like that. And then we'll see when the finales are. We may talk more about them in depth, but we may not next episode. It might just be talk about the end of the season. And we'll go from there. So look forward to that. And then the off-season content will start up here soon. We'll start talking about car castings and reviewing liveries and team tracks and just the schedule in general. We'll have all kinds of stuff to talk about. So I hope everybody is looking forward to that.
Yippee!
What is the outtakes episode?
If you haven't done so already, you should subscribe. You should subscribe. Watch this shit all the time. Oh, there is one other thing I wanted to mention. You guys are gonna, at some point soon, you're gonna see a flood of uploads on this channel. I'm gonna be uploading all my POVs to YouTube. They're not all currently out there right now. I'm going to begin to organize them and upload them all to YouTube. So, and I'm hoping that it will go all the way back to Season 4. My Season 3 POVs, I believe, are lost because Xbox changed their rules on recordings and deleted them all. So, nope, there won't be any Season 3 POVs, but pretty much everything Season 4 and onward that I have recorded will probably be uploaded on my YouTube here soon. So, if you want to check those out, those will be up. I'll have a playlist for them. I also want to make a playlist for this podcast. Do some work around here.
Same.
So
I'm gonna upload everything too, and I have playlists ready.
nice. That's exciting.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna take a while.
Wolf, Dandube, Soul, thank you guys for joining.
Thanks for having me, man.
Thanks for
it's
having
great
me.
having you. I was glad we were able to get another Nitrox captain in here to talk about the big battle.
It's gonna be wild, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, me either. I'm so excited to watch it all unfold.
You got this, Wolf. Get into Acceleron.
Yes.
Hey, man. Look, the one thing I've been trying to preach to everybody on my team this year, I am all for my team surviving. It's great. It's going to fill in the lore just fine, like this wild pack of wolves just roars on the scene, et cetera, et cetera. It's going to be great.
Yep.
But I told them all just to have fun. And if you can't have fun while you're doing it, then what's the point? And
Absolutely.
I feel like we did a really good job of doing that this year. So it's a win for me. I mean, I'd love to move on to Acceleron, but being a captain and having my own team and making it this far is good enough for me. It's a win-win.
Mm-hmm.
So
Fair enough.
I was
But with
the
that
same
said,
mindset.
we're done.
Hell yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So take care, everybody. I think we did some of the end of episode rituals out there. So I'll go first. This one's for Footloose, I guess. Cinco de Mayo. Okay, it's done. And Soul, go ahead and do the thing. All right, there it is. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Take care, and we'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Yeah.